Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden and 2K packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable Madden and 2K coins on the market. And of course, do not forget to use code Ferdy for 5% off. A link for their website is at the top of the description. Today, EA dropped 8 brand new legendary starter teams into the MUT store. And today we're going to talk about what comes in these packs, are they worth it, and also which one is the best. So first things first, if you are someone that has been playing Ultimate Team the whole year and already has a pretty solid team, this video is probably not for you. You probably won't benefit that much from the starter packs. But if you are someone that is maybe just getting the game for Christmas, or maybe just got Madden, or is now just getting into Ultimate Team, I would definitely say that this pack right here is worth it. For 25 bucks, you get a really good starter team and 100,000 coins on top of it. So it's a pretty good start if you are just getting into MUT or just got Madden. Okay, so let's get started with the offense. And by the way, if you do buy this bundle right here, you do get to pick one offensive starter team and one defensive team. It's not completely random. You do get to pick. So getting started here with the legendary Go Deep, I think this one, it looks like it's going to be pretty hard to beat because you're getting a pretty usable quarterback. You're getting a gunslinger quarterback, which is a pretty good start. The running backs aren't that great, right? They're not that great. But then you get Randy Moss, who's still an S tier wide receiver currently in MUT. Amongst all the cards in the game, all the wide receivers in the game, he's still very top tier. Also, this Calvin Johnson card, he was once one of the best wide receivers in the game. He's now kind of phased out. Does get really good ability still. 1 AP deep out. And wide receiver apprentice is special, double me Megatron X Factor. So receiving wise, you're getting 2 pretty good receivers, as well as this budget Mecole Hardman 91 speed. Yeah, I mean, these cards don't really matter, but a pretty solid Antonio Gates card. You're also going to be getting the 6'8" Donald Parham. A pretty decent fullback, but I love the offensive line on this team because you're getting 93 Jonathan Ogden, who's a 1 AP edge protector, and 90 overall Tristan Wirfs, another 1 AP edge protector. So you're getting 3 cards off rip on your offense that are top tier at their position and are guys that you can keep and kind of build around. So I really do like the Go Deep, the legendary Go Deep starter offense, but let's move on to the next one. So here for the legendary dual threat offense, the obvious selling point is RG3, still one of the best mobile quarterbacks in the game. Great abilities, great stats. This card does play very well. We also do get Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson, who, again, he's not as high as Randy on my tier list rankings. I would have him down a tier, but 6'1", decent ability, still has some good speed. So yeah, he's solid. He's definitely solid. But I feel like this pack doesn't have as much value as the legendary Go Deep pack. And yes, they might not have the better quarterback or the better running backs, but I like Randy, and I also just love Ogden and Tristan Wirfs. That's 3, in my opinion, 3 top tier cards at the positions in one bundle, and that you can just kind of set and forget about and build the rest of the team around. And also, Donald Parham's a kind of a little cheeky card that they threw in there with the 6'8" in the ag catch meta. So already, I think I am liking the legendary Go Deep a lot more. This offensive line, you know what I mean? It's okay, but it's just nowhere near what the legendary Go Deep one is. So now we have legendary Quick Dots, and I think this one is the worst out of all of the offensive ones, just because, Steve Young, he's a lefty. They always have their little hiccups when using a lefty, right? Edgerrin James is outdated. You get no good, I guess the Crabtree card does get some decent abilities, but 89 speed right now, you really can't use it. So no good wide receivers, and your best card is, one of the selling points on the pack is Keith Jackson. It's not like the offensive line's that good either. So this one, legendary Quick Dots, don't even think about it. Do not buy this one. Do not choose this one. Okay, so for our final offensive pack, we have legendary Run the Rock, and I really like this one. I really do. If you're someone that likes running the rock, this pack's for you. I will say, if you want to run the ball, pick this pack. If you want to throw the ball, I would go with the legendary Go Deep. But this one is interesting because you are going to get a super top tier running back and a really good offensive line. You get a 1 AP edge protector, Andrew Thomas. 93 Alan Faneka is one of the best offensive linemen in the game with 0 AP puller. This card plays amazing. You also have Russ Grimm center, Jari Evans at right guard. So offensive line wise, you're getting started off amazing. You're not going to have any really good wide receivers or quarterbacks, but it's called Run the Rock. You're going to want to run the rock with this team. And if you can maybe fill in the holes, like maybe get a pretty solid quarterback and maybe get a couple wide receivers, I mean, this team's pretty ready to go and it's going to be pretty balanced. But I really do like either the Run the Rock or the Go Deep legendary starter packs for offense, depending on how you want to play the game. I feel like Go Deep might be a little bit more game ready because you have Randy. You already have 2 1 AP edge protectors. You have Randy. You have a decent quarterback. I would say this one's a little bit more game ready. Legendary Go Deep a little bit more game ready. But I feel like if you put a little bit of time into Run the Rock, this team can get really spooky. Okay, so now we have our defensive packs. And here with these defensive packs, I usually do pick the one with the best defensive backs because that's what I value when you are just getting started. You want to have the fastest guys. You want to have the best guys. And this looks to be like the DB best corner pack, which it looks pretty solid. Sauce Gardner's a pretty, I mean, he's only good because he's somewhat tall. I think as a slot corner, you might still be able to use him a little bit. But Mike Cain's 92 speed with Rondé Barber 92 speed. Okay, I mean, these corners aren't that great. They're not that great here for this pack. A little bit let down by the manned up pack. Usually, these like corner packs are pretty solid. Usually they are, but I feel like Mike Haynes, right now we have 94 speed receivers walking around. They're giving you a 93 speed receiver on the offensive side of the ball. I feel like they should have at least given you a 93 speed corner here. So this one does kind of let me down a little bit, and obviously the pass rush is not going to be that good. I mean, this Cameron Wake card isn't bad. He does get 3 traits, 1 threshold. He's pretty solid. But yeah, for this pack to be the DB pack, the cornerback pack, the secondary pack, or whatever, the manned up pack, a little bit let down by this one. So now we have a legendary no-fly zone, and this one is interesting. 91 speed, 91 speed, 90 speed. These corners are really not good enough. You'd have to basically immediately go buy new corners because these guys you can't use online at all. You could use Dawkins and Adrian Wilson. He's a good user, and Brian Dawkins does get 0 AP Enforcer, so he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But then outside of that, the pass rush is very subpar. And also, I mean, Luke Kuechly's okay. So, I mean, he's all right as a user. I mean, he's like, you know, he's a linebacker still. But then these defensive packs are really not that great. I don't know which one I'm taking over these two already. I already don't know. This is tough. These are tough. These are not that good. I have a feeling that the move is going to be to pick one of these pass rush packs and then just go get corners or go buy corners yourself. Whether you have to grind a little bit. I think that might be the move to kind of get the most out of these packs, the way it's looking right now. But Fabian Moreau, 91 speed, decent budget. Yeah, these corners, very bad. Okay, 91 speeds, I guess, somewhat usable. But right here, we get 91 Jeffrey Simmons, 92 power moves at defensive tackle. This card's not bad. I think he does get 1 AP inside stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm rocking with that one for like a 91, right? Perry, decent defensive tackle too. Howie Long, 93. Okay, this card's good. Bruce Smith. Okay, oh no, this is actually the full Bruce Smith. It's just the first All Madden Bruce Smith. So he's going to have good traits. No thresholds, which does kind of hurt him a little bit, but definitely solid. Khalil Mack. Okay, I like this card. And then Mike Singletary as the user. Okay. I don't know if I'd want to spend one of my high overall players on a middle linebacker, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to like this one the best. And it does look pretty good. Yeah, so Merlin Olsen, obviously, Lawrence Taylor is the selling point of this pack. He's one of the best defensive cards still in this game right now. He's not as good as he was when he first came out, but he's still really good. Still gets really good discounted ability, stuff like that. Stats, traits, all that stuff. Thresholds. You know, Lawrence Taylor checks off all those boxes. Terrell Suggs, also a pretty good edge rusher with two thresholds and also 3 traits as well. He's also a really good edge rusher. So what you probably want to do is, if you are running like 4 down linemen with this team, you'd want to have, Lawrence Taylor on one side. You'd want to put probably Terrell Suggs on the other side. And then you'd want to run, I mean, you have Aiden Hutchinson and you have Michael Strahan. Probably Strahan is better than Hutchinson if you're not going to put abilities on them. But also you have Merlin Olsen too. So I feel like this one's definitely the best for defense. This one is definitely the best for defense. And then I would just say grind or try to get cornerbacks yourself, because the cornerback packs themselves are not that good. And I feel like you're trading, you're going to have no pass rush at all if you pick this pack. And you're also not going to have any like crazy shutdown corner either. So yeah, I think this pack is the best on defense. So yeah, I'm going to go with the legendary Send the Blitz on defense. I think it's not really that close. This one is definitely the best. And then on offense, I am between either legendary Run the Rock or go deep. If you want to, you know, buy a pack and hop right into a game, go deep's probably better with 2 1 AP edge protectors, a usable quarterback, and Randy Moss. But if you are willing to put a little bit of time in, this team I think can be better. Just get a pretty solid quarterback with Chris Johnson and a really good offensive line, and also a guy like Tremaine Edmonds, who's a pretty good like fullback / tight end kind of guy out there. But I like either of those packs on offense, but on defense, it for me is clear cut. Send the blitz and put a little bit of time in, and you'll be ready to go. So honestly, probably send the blitz and go deep is the best starter pack, because you can't, like, you're not going to want to grind for your offense and your defense. So go deep and then go with send the blitz and grind that defense up a little bit, and you should be pretty ready to go. Will you be able to hang with the full 50-50 legends or full 40-40 legends God squads off rip? No, but it's a good starting point. So as always, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, drop a comment down below if you have any questions. I do try to answer every single comment. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.